Cheers. Well, I was actually born in Kent, and when my father and mother split up, my father brought us back to Bradford. The three of us were 4, 5 and 6, I think. Spent my childhood in Bradford on the Buttershire estate. That's my dad, that's me. Going bald already, you can see. That's Linda, and that's Trevor, my brother. Even when I came to Bradford, when I think it was 6, 5, 6, there was no diversity at all. And in those days, we got South Asian people come over, and they used to stop in their little areas in those days because there wasn't that many of them. There was a lot of discrimination. There was a lot of nasty stuff going on because some people just didn't understand these other people with different cultures and different clothing and ways and food and everything. And it was very strange for a lot of your ordinary working class people to understand what was happening. In those days, it was definitely they were there and we were here, you know. Well, I think it's natural for human beings to, something you don't know and you're not familiar with is, there is a little bit of a fear, isn't there, in the unknown. Then I think I saw a lot of this stuff on the news, people coming across in the boats and children, you know, drowning. I've led we all do in this country really, quite an easy life, don't we? There's no death and destruction really. And to see people in this situation, it was terrible really, and it really got to me. And when I remember, so it did affect me. And so I thought I've got to do something about it, so I started volunteering down Refugee Action. And I'm continually hearing horrific stories of people, the things they go through, you know, and
Are you ready to go? In 5 minutes we should be going. No, you put it in the wrong way. Come. This one, cause is that Sifa's?
No.
My shoes. Guys. Someone was having bread in here, and was that you, Safi?
No.
Or Sifa?
No.
Let's go. Let's run. The school my kids goes to is more diverse, and that is really good for the future because as young they play together, they do things together, and that brings that sense of cohesion. And in future, once as they grow up, they will have that minds that we have to live together.
People don't leave their country because they want to go out and do an adventure. For example, in my case, it was a brutal civil war. At that time, I was young, nearly 16 years old. The rebels were coming, taking city by city, and that fear of mass killing, of people being buried alive, it was unbelievable, but that is what happened. And if I didn't leave, maybe I couldn't be alive. I fled Congo, went in Tanzania, and I spent my life nearly 18 years in refugee in Tanzania. When you flee, you leave your resources. Those resources will not be there just waiting for you to come back. And once they take your houses, your lands, your farms, and if you want to get them by force, either you need to be powerful or you lose everything in your life. And that is another key factor that has made people to remain in the camp for long times. Our survival was to rely on international aid workers. Without them, there was no life. Living in a camp was like living in a cage. You have no way to get out of that cage. And is where we spent the whole our life until we were given chance to come to United Kingdom through the resettlement scheme.
Hello?
Assalamu alaikum, Shazia. It's Hamida, I think. I'm a bit lost here.
Okay. What are you near?
I'm just near it's like a block of apartments. Do I have to do a U-turn?
Turn around.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you do a U-turn.
Okay. Yeah, she's there. Let's see if we can get these in the car now. I think I might pop these in the front actually, because there's quite a lot in the back there. I think they're quite safe there, aren't they? Bradford is such a generous place, you know, there's so many families and friends on my group, and they're so giving and so generous. When you think about yourself, you think you've got everything, and still we kind of moan about little things, and then you meet families like this, and you think some of the hardships that they've been through you can't comprehend, and then you think about that being your own. You know, you wouldn't let that happen to your own family. You'd go, you know, to depths to help your own family. And you think, no, they're human beings and they all need help. My family were always saying to me, Mummy, you're too kind. You're too kind. Think about yourself. You never take any time out. You know, you don't ever do anything for yourself. You never go out shopping, buy yourself anything. And I'll say, well, I don't need it. I really don't need it. These people are just so genuine and honest, because they've got, what else have they got to lose? It's hard to come across somebody so genuine and loving. You know, it's really hard, and the people that you do find that are like that, you should just keep a hold of.
يا سائل عتراب المجد مجد ترابك من عنا سوريا أبا عن جد يا سائل عتراب المجد مجد ترابك. So I've been here for nearly 1 year. It's not easy to leave your country and come live in different country and learn different language. Let's go there, I'll bed. You have to be strong and work very hard about yourself. When I came to UK, I don't have any friend. Yeah, I stay nearly every day to feed birds. I spend like my wage for bird. يا سائل عتراب المجد مجد ترابك من عنا. It's good feeling. It's good feeling when you feed birds. Before I came to UK in our country, I had nearly 300 birds. When you feed birds, it's like quite nice and let you forget all your problems.
The integration process, some experts will say, is two-way street. we have a duty as a refugee, as people who have lived experience, to have this kind of platform. And the whole purpose was to encourage fellow refugees like me to improve their English and engage and participate fully in British society. Yeah, this is a space help that is helping us to hold a number of different activities. We have English class in here every Monday and Thursday. We have the sewing class, sewing academy on every Tuesday. We have the hairdressing academy every Wednesday. And we have a Friday people who need, for example, to access internet. And every Saturday we have homework club and the Children First project happening in this hall. We see it as a place where people are being transformed, are being empowered to engage with British society so that they can become productive members of society.
Right, I'm getting confused now.
Right, Mick. So you're going to drop off all the presents at the Bradford African community.
Might do.
Yeah, good. Then if you go to Solidaritech, they should give you 4 phones.
Yeah.
One for the Albanian woman in the hotel, and then a new family.
That's fine.
Sounds good?
Come on,
Gonna close?
Don't close, yeah. How did horse and cart get down here? Car can't get down here.
Morning, sir. How are you? Yeah. Hey, guys, how are you doing?
Everybody, come. I need your help.
Oh, there's Melat. Melat.
Amani,
Refugee Action have presents for us.
we have presents for you. Yeah. Okay, so that's from Christy.
All right, thank you so much.
Okay, thank you.
I'll let her know that we've got it.
Thank you very much. Oh, is that a parking spot?
Hello.
Hello, it's Mick from Refugee Action for some phones.
Alright, can you come to the top floor, please?
Sometimes. Well, I never.
I'm sorry, those stairs are a bit punishing.
You guys must be the fittest guys.
You'd like to think so, but absolutely not.
Well, I'm supposed to pick up a couple of phones for.
Yeah, we're just getting signed out.
Oh, cheers, mate.
So with those ones, we've got a dumb phone and 2 smartphones.
Okay.
So there was an older person requested. Generally speaking, your older people want to use the phone for phone.
I know how they feel.
But also prefer buttons rather than having to jab at a screen to try and make it happen.
Yeah.
So we've got one for
Last
them.
iPhone.
The last iPhone?
Yeah.
Amazing.
See you all later.
Okay.
See you. Bye. They're non-profit, you know. They do so much good for people. It's all about their well-being and, about trying to make them comfortable and settle in a little bit. Phones are vital. They can ring friends up and family, and there's a big like connection, isn't it?
Hello.
Hi, Bilal.
Yeah, I'm fine, mommy. How are you?
I've just finished work, Bilal. Did you go to college today?
Yeah, I had like a normal day.
Did you? That's good. And have you eaten?
I'm not busy this evening. If I am busy, I will make myself free for you. You know that? You know I'm gonna say that. What time do you wanna me come? Okay, you're gonna make nice dinner for me. Okay. So inshallah I come after 1 hour, okay? Then send salami to my sister. Bye.
Okay, bye. See you soon.
Bye. She's my mom. She's my everything. I know I meet her from just 1 year and now, but I feel I know her from when I was born. I already have mom, and she's like second mom, and I love her. Both I love them so much. I can't compare what's inside my heart. I can't explain. She's such a lovely lady. I love her so much. She try always time to help people, to be with people, to stand with people like who need help. That's her job. That's it.
So we've been asking refugees and asylum seekers this morning about their experience of coming to this country and how they can establish themselves successfully in a new environment here. Back in Congo, what made you move?
Sasa tukaenda Burundi.
You went to Burundi?
There was a civil war, so they went to Burundi.
Congo nani?
How many years in Burundi?
12 years.
20 years in Burundi. Did you bring your children with you?
Ulileta watoto wako?
Ya, niko na zao 6 lakini nilifikisha hapa watoto 4 ndio nilienda nabo Burundi. Wengine ba wale walikufa na baba yao.
Walikufa? Yeah. Okay, it's just a bit of a sad story. So she's got 6 kids. Mm-hmm. She was able to run away from the war, from the civil war, with 4 kids. Yeah. But 2 of them and their dad died from the civil war.
How old are you?
Miaka kungapi?
67.
67.
She doesn't think at her age she can find work.
You can, you will, if you wish. You are still young. You are still young.
Anasema bado kijana. He says he can work in retail, he can work as a cleaner.
He's a farmer. You could work in farming.
Anasema unaweza chunga hata mangombe hapa.
Mangombe?
Yeah.
There's a man with a lot of skill.
Yeah.
A farmer.
Yeah.
And we need people in farming in this country.
Yeah. But she went to different organizations and they asked her what jobs she's looking for. But they told her that she needs to improve her English first.
Do you wish to become a British citizen?
Ungependa kuwa British?
You do?
Yes. What are the steps? Because his English is really not good at the moment. So is there other ways of him becoming a British citizen?
No, you need to get better at English. That's number 1. How can we help you learn English?
Ni nini tunaweza kusaidia kusoma Kiingereza, yani kuboresha. It's much better now, but at the time when she came to the country, because of what she's been through, because of the traumatic experiences that she's had to undergo, it was a bit difficult for her to actually sit in a classroom and understand English. And concentrate, yeah.
It seems to me that most people may have been here over 4 or 5 years, maybe 8 years, 10 years, but it takes a very long time to take the steps to move on to a higher language skill. And that is really what the Bradford African community exists to do. It helps and supports them in crisis and then tries to provide the steps to get into work, get into volunteering and understand the process about being citizens of the United Kingdom.
We invite people to come, especially if they're feeling isolated. We have a trainer there, Mick, who is trained in giving people exercises and technique to relieve stress. What is really needed for a lot of people, especially when they're dealing with what they've been through.
And you push very hard, again about 80% of your energy, and you might be trembling, shaking, which is good because it's releasing tension. So 1, 2, okay, and then again, shake, shake, shake. Wrong foot, no, this one, yeah, left. This will help to get the energy flowing as well. Yeah. And speed, and maybe if you can, something like this can help. So try, if you can, to touch your ears with your shoulders. Easier that way than trying to touch your shoulders with your ears. Push your fingers into here. You'll feel that the muscles are getting tight or hardening under your fingers. So we'll hold this for the count of 10. Feel the weight of your body and hopefully noticing that your breathing is slowing and maybe there's less going on in your head, because that's why we're doing it. This is the mindfulness bit when we feel what's happening in the body. Body happy, happy body. And if your body is happy, your mind tends to be. The brain, the nervous system calms.
The first time I met Bilal was, it was by accident really. I was delivering these food parcels in the area where he lives. And I think it was Bilal's dad. When he approached me, he saw me struggling with the boxes and he said, "Do you need any help?" He was obviously speaking Arabic, so I asked him if he was from Syria, and he said yes. So I just picked a box up and we walked towards the house and he invited me in. Lovely family. And his dad introduced me to Bilal. Since then, we've been in contact. His English is really, really improved, and I'm so proud of him. We actually work together now, so we engage in charity together. We eat together. He comes to my house often and I go visit their family. And the relationship keeps building. He's taught me so much. He's taught me resilience, and he's so brave. He'll take on any challenge, and to him, he doesn't even think about it. He shows such kindness, such generosity to everybody. He's had a massive impact in my life. He really has. I think the friendship is the most valued thing, and that emotional support that you can offer them. And we've got to kind of make them feel that they are safe, and that there's always somebody here that can help.
You go first.
D5.
D5.
Yeah.
A, B, C. Many people I've gelled with, and you just get attached to them really, and I've become friends. One or two families I've sort of gone extra curriculum, I've still gone and have cups of tea and helped them move house,
Hit. Oh my God.
Hit?
Yeah.
Is this your big aircraft carrier?
Yes.
Don't tell me. When I hear what they go through, it's pretty devastating, really. And obviously try not to go into it too deeply, but you just feel so sorry for people when all they want to do is live a life, and they're forced to flee thousands of miles away. It's not good. I-6.
Do not say miss.
I'd like to say miss, but it's a hit.
Yes! I won!
You won?
Yeah.
You've got all my votes.
Yes.
I survived because of humanity. So without UNHCR and all those global angels, I wouldn't be there. My wife wouldn't be there. My kids wouldn't be there. This world has so many challenges. Sometimes we don't know until you sit down, you do a lot of research, then you will understand that, these are the challenges the globe is facing and what can be done to alleviate those challenges. We tend sometimes to blame, for example, the Congo crisis. If you ask ordinary people, they will tell you, okay, people, because the Congo is so rich, they are coming, or they want to rip the Congo off. But if you sit down, you do the study, the issue is the Congolese themselves. They are the cause of the crisis. That is why I enrolled on the course to have a broader context and understand how it is done in a professional way. Sometimes if you don't sacrifice your valuable time or some of the things that you may think, this I can't, then something else will not happen. Because I was saved, someone was there, they left the United Kingdom, they went there to those camps. Whenever we needed water, they went, they brought water. That is amazing, and it's something that I'm grateful, and I continue to be grateful. And that has inspired me. Whenever I feel there is somebody who needs help, I feel I need to go there and to do something about it.
Refugees was the mean that people, they don't have safe country. But if you search in Google before this war start and check my country how it's been, it it was being so amazing country. It was helping so many country, and they didn't ask for anything back. When that happened to my country, and there's nobody like put hand to help, just leave it. This is rubbish, guys. This is rubbish people. They leave us. Let me tell you something. One day I've been like refugees. I didn't have a child life. I've been so upset. There's nobody help me, or nobody tried to like make me smile. Because one day I've been like, I want some help from somebody. I've been in like live in a tent, and it's 1 room and 7 people in a 1 room, and little kitchen. It's not like big, and 1 bathroom. And it's so hard. I've been here in UK 1 year, and I went with Hamida to help people, to ask for charity. When you see the smile on the face of somebody, it's gonna like fix your heart. I'm gonna show you something. I feel like that. That gone in my heart. And I know myself, I didn't do anything, but I try always time. I try to be this good boy.
I've visited different cities. Sometimes when you tell them I'm coming from Bradford, how is life in Bradford? Because they have other views there. They don't know really. The real Bradford is a place where everyone can live and strive. I came with nothing. I landed here with nothing. Today I'm running this community center. That's Bradford. It's not because I'm able to do it, it's because of the support from local authority, community action. Every corner you go, people are ready to come and help. That's Bradford. And I can say, if people, out there, they should come to Bradford and experience, the way life is in Bradford is wonderful.
I mean, when I was young, I was in the RAF as a radar operator. Then I became a lorry driver. Then I became a train driver. So it was always things. And what I found out about myself very late in life is really, I like people. I should have been working with people, really. And especially helping people in bad situations like this, I can see the damage it's done to some people. I've been across the desk, I'm with them, and I can feel what they've been through, I just want to make people better and happy, It's just nothing deep or philosophical about it.